Hey guys, welcome back. So we are still working on um, Android specific code, and this time we are specifically working with bitmaps and converting icon images um, into strings and reconverting them back into Flutter. And so we currently had an issue last time. So if you didn't see that in the last video, then feel free to watch the last video and then come back here so you have all the context. And here's the current problem that we have. Uh, we we don't know what's going on, but all of the package names say data restore tool. Uh, and I'm not sure why it's doing that, so we're going to go into why that's happening today. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome. My name is Joemer, and I am a Google software engineer. On this channel, I like to show everything that I do after work. So I am working on my productivity mobile app, completely unrelated to Google, and it is something that I want to do because I'm passionate about it. I want to show you guys as well, and hopefully by creating these videos, I can help you guys learn something new, help be an inspiration, and any other good positive reasons that you can give to being a tech influencer. So yeah, we're just gonna jump in right into it. Honestly, in at the end of the last video, I wasn't exactly sure what I should be doing or why this is happening. So we're gonna do what any good developer would do, and just um go straight into investigating. Uh, Maybe Stack Overflow, Android to Flutter. I don't really know why this is happening. I reckon it has something to do. I mean, obviously it has something to do with the label because the package stat is fine. Is it because this isn't a string? Remove redundant call. All right. You know what we can do? We can print label, and we can try and see if we can get some logs going in Android Studio. I don't know if that's an actual, like, I don't know if Android Studios is listening. I think Logcat is listening to my emulator, so it should be okay. Hopefully. I'm not exactly sure how true that. Okay, it noticed that the process ended, which is good. So let's try to pay attention here. See if we can notice anything good. Nothing. We didn't get anything from the print statement here. Let's see if there's anything. Build, services, profiler. No. Yeah, it's not going to show here, I think. I don't know what this is about, but you should have access, so go ahead. Skip 374 frames. Application may be doing too much work. That's fine. We will figure out how to shard this work later. This is so weird. If we only have If we only have the label, then there's no problem. You think it's because all of this bitmap stuff is causing an issue? Maybe we can try setting the label before any of the bitmap stuff happens. Maybe the bitmap is manipulating like the string or the package, and that's causing things to be weird. It has to be like some default output though. Like I don't think I'm causing this thing to say data restore tool. All right, let's say returning. I don't know if Google's gonna have the answer to this, so yeah. We'll rely on we'll rely on Bard, have it scrape the internet. At first I thought that it was the way that I was having iterations, but that doesn't make sense either because because we iterated along adding to the list before and that didn't have any issues. So it's a little weird. We just tested that it wasn't the order, so we can put that back. You think it's because we're doing like maybe like what if we do this? What if we just block out everything except the package name? Mapless is a map of string. Package name, data restore tool. This is just so incorrect. All right, what if I do exactly this? I mean, this is the exact same code. Oh, this is that's going to not compile correctly. Whoops. Is it because I minus this to 1? Maybe. I mean, I doubt it. There's something seriously wrong with the mapping. I think it has to be the mapping, because there's nothing else it can be. Oh! It's because... Oh, it's because, the package name... Okay, I think I know what it is. It might be because the package name key is not changing. Right? Yes, the package name key is not changing. Because the map needs to be in here. The map needs to be a part of this. It shouldn't be over here. And now we can do this. Okay, let's just try this first to see that this is broke, or like see that this is fixed. Also, I don't think I need these print statements anymore. All right, nice. So now we have the package names properly. Okay, cool. Fixed it. And we can try this. We can also undo all of this. Let's do, whoops, this. And this bitmap stuff should honestly be in a whole different file. All right. And with that, that should give us the proper, all of the proper outputs that we want. Awesome. So now, wait, why is it back? Okay, no, it's false alarm, false alarm. The last thing, oh, the last entry was data restore tool. That's why that was the only thing that was being shown. Google Play Services, nice. This is way too large, by the way. Android system, nice. Let's see if we could find tethering, nice. Cool. I can tell that I'm already lagging my entire computer because I am I'm just making I'm just making like a lot of, I'm converting an image is pretty heavy. So yeah, no, this is way too much. But that's okay. The next thing that we want to do is we want to try and populate this. Okay, so we have a list here somewhere. Is this the blocked app list? It is. Whew. A little bit of shiver. Let's see where we have to go. Okay, so that's the search bar. That's all the way up there that honestly needs to be like just needs to be fixed. Honestly, all of this needs to be fixed. It is so laggy right now. Okay. This is just causing an insane amount of lag, and this needs to be done like once. Is this a stateful app? It is. So we'll do what is it? Void set state. How do I do this again? This? Set state. I'll just look it up. Flutter, how to have logic only when in a widget starts up. Because I don't want it to do it when it's building every time. Okay, it's this here. What? It's void init state. So I'll copy that over and run my code. Isn't referenced. You can be referenced here. Done. And we need to save these results somewhere. So let's just say dynamic app list or late dynamic app list, and we could say app lists here, something like this, and this will initiate it when, and we need to override this. This probably isn't the right place to do it, but hopefully by just doing this, it doesn't. Okay, cool, perfect. So now when we scroll through it, it doesn't it doesn't do this logic every time that we're scrolling through the list. Because essentially, when you're scrolling through a widget, that can sometimes be a reason for the widget to update. I don't think that's normal behavior. I think what might be happening is I have a bunch of change notifiers and something might be listening. And that's why the change notifier listens, and sometimes it fires a an update for the widget, which usually isn't a problem. Like, it's not a problem to update the widget. I think the problem is that I think the problem is just that, like, in this particular instance, it was just like very heavy logic. All right, so now we need to find one, where this list is, and two, how we can, okay, it's above here. And we need to find like why there's a little bit of a There's a little bit of space here. Oh, I see. Margin inset all. Is there one at the bottom? There's not. Very weird. So if I do 0, what does that look like? Doesn't it look the same? Kind of looks the same to me. My problem is why there's this extra piece of space here. Okay, that broke it. Let me not do that. I'm gonna check on my phone, on my test pixel to see if this little bump is there. It's really weird. But overall, let's start with a few things. And that would be going into the header. I see, I made this a part of the header. Why? Oh, I guess I was just testing. But this header should definitely have a little bit of padding. What exactly does it own? It owns everything here. Gesture detector, yeah, it should have a container. And it should margin edge insets only top. Try 10. Try 20. All right. 40 from the top. 50. My problem is I don't really know if every single Pixel app is going to look like that. That is my problem. All right, so it does have that bump. Or like the navigation bar. What do other apps do? Okay, other apps will have a navigation bar or a change in the navigation bar. Okay, so it won't be like grayed out per se. Like by saying grayed out, I mean over here there's like this like pixels have like this opaque navigation bar or toolbar, top toolbar, but I think you can change this within your app. So this is something to change eventually. But I just moved everything a little bit down so that you can see the entire menu, and then I need to figure out why exactly there's a space here. Margin, I only did margin horizontal. It must be here. Let's try. That didn't work. There's also a little bit of lag when I save because it's like producing the images. I think for now, I'm probably gonna just make this just a plain string so that I don't have to worry about lagging for now. And we'll continue trucking along. I wonder what's making that the list view have like a space in the beginning. It's probably padding, honestly. It might be the padding. Probably is the padding. So let's try to set padding at and set to 0. First, we'll make sure that the padding's still there. Then we'll take it away. Yup, that fixes it. Awesome. And it looks clean too. It looks pretty clean. Okay. I don't know why that isn't the default as well. Like why there needs to be space there. Like it seems a little clunky to me, but I guess people have different preferences, or probably there's a reason that I'm not sure of. Like there's probably a reason why there's extra padding that I don't know of. Maybe for titles or something. But all right, so everything good is there, and now what we need to do is we need to take all of this. Okay, never mind. Take all of this, and we want to put it. Don't we want to share it between the two things? We definitely want to share it between the two things, right? Do we have a focus model? We don't. We should have a focus model, no? The installed app list should be something that should show in the beginning anyway, because we're probably going to be using it to pull a bunch of information for random stuff. So yes. We should have a provider model for focus mode. So what I mean is we have this schedule page model here, and we're going to make a focus mode one. And what this is it's a way to handle different types of data. I like to separate it by pages, but I also have a main model for which is a notifier / model for anything that might be needed throughout the entire app. And then I have separated ones like this, which are only for specific models or specific pages. So this one is for the focus page. Do I say schedule model? No, I say page model. So focus page model here. We can honestly just like wipe most of this, mostly because we already have an example, and yeah, we don't really need that. We could just keep these here. It doesn't really matter too much. And yeah, it's still gonna do that. what I want to do is, honestly, I want to do something like this, and do something like this, and we can bring over all of this into here. All right, what's a part of the package and what's not? So this is a part of a package. This is a part of Dart. Is Dart also technically packages? Yeah, it's not a part of our main directories. So we'll save that. What is broken here? Appless. Delete that. We actually don't need this anymore. And then we can pull in this appless thing here. And I don't know what this is. We can honestly just log this. This is just filler code from when we were making, when we were first copying information. And get app list. Is there any init? Probably. Focus page model. So we'll do this when the model is created, and this will create our app list, and it will give it to us. Yeah, I don't think this is created or anything yet. So, and now we need to tie the. I'm sorry if I didn't explain that right. So, this model is used. This model is going to be used on the page that we're working on, which is going to be the blocked app list, not the focus model, the focus mode page. It's still going to be used in the focus page. What does the focus page look like? It looks like this. It wouldn't be bad. It honestly wouldn't be bad to have the app list here. I mean, this is an extension off of the focus mode in the directory, so it makes sense. This is useless, right? Yeah, we should delete this. This no longer matters. The Android folder I had was when I was testing around again, so we're gonna delete that. And yes, okay, so this is the right place. The focus page model is going to be used to just like send data anywhere within this in this particular UI. So anything that goes into the different rows or has anything to do with this page, it needs specific information that isn't needed in other pages. And so we create a model here that technically gets instantiated at the beginning. We can play around with it. I haven't tested with lazily activating models. So you can initialize models lazily, which means that you won't create it until it's needed, which may be possible with this model here. The past two models that I worked with had issues with lazily creating it, and so I haven't, and so I also won't make this one lazy off the bat. But in the future, if we find performance issues and we find that we're able to initialize this later on in the process and avoid it at startup, because startup usually has a lot of different things happening at the same time, that it would be better to hold it off until the end. We will try to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to hook this model up, and we will see. And then what we're hoping to get at the end of this is we're hoping that by instantiating it, it will generate the app list like we did before, but early on in the process. So let's go into our main.dart, which is where everything starts, and we're going to start a new change notifier here. Should we keep it alphabetical? We probably should. So let's do M. So that's S, and then focus page is above M, and we could do focus page and focus page model, and we can import focus mode schedule shelf dart. Yeah, honestly, we should also just do, what does this have? Focus page, focus header. I mean, I guess that's okay. Seems a little bit weirdly compartmentalized, but should be okay. I'm wondering if we should have the model in a separate file. We should probably have it in a separate somewhere separate. Okay, so let's refresh this. Let's see if we load the information we want. Perfect. Okay, cool. Cool. Awesome. All right, cool. That feels like a pretty good place to end. I'm pretty happy with this. We have the information perfectly outputted. I mean, obviously the true isn't, but we already tested that the icon shows, and it's a huge string. In the next video, we're going to focus on converting those icon strings and finally populating this list on the side here. And we'll see if we can get the if we could get the icons loaded, start with the app names, and also try and get the usage time. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you do, subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.